So here's the sky about 20 minutes later. Trails running through it. Everything up here is from an airplane. The sheet of white, the trail, the lines, the streaks. This thing out here. Down below in the center, the gray thing is a cloud. You can see the color difference, different material, and it has a formation to it. This stuff is all from airplanes. You think that's accidental geoengineering? You know, you might be accidentally a little retarded. That's not an accident. You could see way out here, it's still wispy, still from airplanes. And science spits out that stupid theory that it must be ice crystals because that's the only other thing we know up there. They didn't say they determined it's ice crystals from testing. They said they did a deduction and figured, well, what's making the sky whiter has to be ice crystals. That's the stupidity of what they put out because people are asking questions and calling up these agencies. So science will literally do anything they're asked to do at this point. And you're expected to believe it because it came from Bill Nye and Neil Tyson deGrasse and these Hollywood superstar scientists that have great charisma and get you to believe what they're saying. This is your sky. None of this should be here except for that little dark thing way down the bottom. That's the only thing that should be in the sky right now. So, to be okay with that, you really got issues. You can see the layer that's made that will trap heat like nothing. That's a sheet, that's a blanket over the planet. It's an exact blanket over the planet trapping heat. So basically, in the summertime, turn your air conditioner off, see what temperature your house gets to inside your living room, and then lower the ceiling to about 5 feet, and then see how much hotter it gets because all the hot air is getting trapped in that ceiling. So that's their idea, is a trade-off, to block some sunlight but then trap in heat. That's a very stupid idea. There's many other ways to go about blocking sunlight, and one of them is like this white roof here. You can mandate all the roofs in the country be white. The street tops can be white or have crystals in them to reflect sunlight. We got black tar roofs all around this country, black tar roads, all absorbing heat that goes right into the planet. So rather than start painting everything white and adding crystals and making reflective surfaces, they decided to alter the total chemistry of the sky and make the sky reflective, which in turn alters the chemistry of the soil, which then in turn alters the chemistry of the trees, and you name it. So that's why you got Monsanto and aluminum resistant seeds and all this genetically modified BS to be able to tolerate this stuff that they're putting up here. You know, this is just filthy, dirty, nasty. And if you think this is attractive, I don't know what to tell you. Geoengineering. If you think geoengineering would be admitted to and countries would willingly accept it, when the actual geoengineering scientists say there's going to be winners and losers, which is a nice way of saying, well, your country might go into a drought, or it might go into extreme flooding, killing people and killing your crops. You think countries are going to accept that? No, they're not going to accept that willingly. So that's why you got Obama donating $500 million in this climate fund to these countries, these supposedly poor countries, to deal with climate change. Meanwhile, that money is just going to go to the leaders of those countries to keep their mouth shut about geoengineering. And they'll be in their posh little palaces and not give a shit about the flooding or the tornadoes or the hurricanes and you name it. Meanwhile, the regular person's not going to see a dime of that money, and America's just more broke for it. And it was very shady how he supposedly did this money without the approval of Congress, like many other things. but no one's too worried about it. Talk to the regular person on the street, they don't even know we gave $500 million to the climate fund. Don't even know. Don't even know what the debt is. You ask them what the debt is, oh, I like Hillary. Oh, you like Hillary and Bernie, what's the debt? I don't know what the debt is, but, you know, Donald Trump's a racist. How come you don't know what the debt is? Well, you know, that's for them to work out, but Donald Trump is a racist, and la-da-da. So I'm not worried about the debt, or the deficit, which is just as bad. And then we get stuck with this, a total sheet of white trapping in the Earth's heat, and no one gives a damn. Well, that's enough for now.